Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know we're going to be talking about everything XRP. Shout out to the XRP community for showing, the true power of the community itself. Obviously, I'm not surprised as to how powerful the XRP community is. If you've been following the channel on a day-to-day basis, even prior to, the election, obviously I was covering XRP at that point. I've been quite clear upon, the power of the XRP community. And, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for showing so much love on these updates. The feedback has been overwhelming. And thank you from each and every one of you guys to take your time to, write these amazing positive comments. Cannot thank you guys enough. But, let's take a look at what's happening with the broader market. So, of course, it's, very late here in North America. But if you're looking at the broader market, you're seeing some coins actually down right now over the course of the last 24 hours, but majority of the coins are actually up double digits. XLM, I have made an XLM update for you guys, kind of keeping you guys up to date as to what's really happening with Stellar. And I'm sure, people in the XRP community are quite tapped in with the XLM, community and, what XLM does. We know the correlation between the two, but right now that correlation doesn't really show. But, XLM has taken the crypto markets by storm. Everyone's talking about Stellar's movements, and, that just shows you how fast things can move around in this market. It doesn't require months. It requires literally, a few weeks before the market can turn completely parabolic, and that's what we're looking at. But XRP is down 6% right now. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh god, XRP is down, but we need to understand where XRP is sitting, right? And we also need to understand the market valuation behind this. But the price is currently sitting, as of recording this update, at $1.44, down 6.3% in USD, also 6.8% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap at almost $82 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $11.1 billion. And the beauty of doing these day-to-day videos, we kind of can go backtrack to the previous days and see what kind of differentiates. And today, one key component that I can kind of see right off the bat is the trading volume for XRP. It has gone down quite substantially, but it's still above $10 billion. And this is something that organically changes, but again, it is worthwhile noting. But yeah, let's take a look at some things regarding XRP. Then we're going to talk about the price. But first and foremost, let's kind of go over what Michael Saylor has said. So, Saylor, my forecast is $13 million a coin by the year of 2045. And what I tell everybody is every Bitcoin you don't buy today is going to cost you $13 million in the future. Are you listening? Wow. Michael Saylor did something which a lot of people did not expect. And, when Michael Saylor's company, MicroStrategy, was buying Bitcoin at record high levels, he used to get hate for that. He has a vision. And now forget about Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy. And again, people that were holding MicroStrategy like stock, made tremendous amount of gains off of that because, what he did. The bold move to, add Bitcoin into your balance sheet. And that really took, his company to a level which even he did not anticipate. As far as, the asset Bitcoin itself is concerned, you're seeing institutional interest like never before. If you're a crypto OG, you can relate to what I'm saying here. We used to live for times like this. Institutional money was always at, core, part of the conversation. But here we are, we're seeing BlackRock buying Bitcoin on a day-to-day basis. You're seeing big hedge funds coming in. You're seeing the government focusing on Bitcoin. Forget about everything. Focus on the government itself. And the president backing Bitcoin, who is Donald Trump. That just shows you where this asset is going. The sky's the limit in my opinion. And I do believe that, no one ever thought that the price of Bitcoin would reach $100,000. And here we are retesting a 100K price point, which of course is going to be historic once we break out, and it's going to benefit XRP as well, believe it or not. Do you really think if Bitcoin did not have this massive breakout, do you think XRP would have moved? Of course, obviously if the lawsuit was over, yes, and Donald Trump were to be elected, yes, but Donald Trump is actually backing Bitcoin and crypto as a whole, and he is the first president to do that. of a powerful nation as well. But the institutions have been focusing on Bitcoin. They understand Bitcoin, and they're not here for the next 12 months, as I've repeated to you guys. Michael Saylor is a perfect example as well. And these guys, these big players, are here for the next 20, 30 years because they see the potential of Bitcoin. They know how scarce it is and how hard it is to obtain Bitcoin as time goes by. Just tells you how fast the landscape is shifting for this entire industry. But shout out to Smoke. You guys can see Blockchain Association releases letters to Trump. 5 steps for regulatory clarity in the first 100 days. Immediate steps. So let's go over what it says. So on behalf of Blockchain Association, the nation's leading digital asset trade association, we're eager to work with you to ensure the U.S. reestablishes itself as a world leader in technological innovation. During your first 100 days, there are 5 immediate steps that can be taken to support the domestic digital economy. Establish a crypto regulatory framework, which of course is very much needed. And the debanking of crypto. Crypto companies and users have been unjustly denied access to traditional banking rails, critical to paying employees, vendors, and taxes. This practice should end immediately. And guess what this does? If this really does happen, which I think can happen, not only is it going to impact the US-based banks, I think this can be a worldwide impact. Because right now, if you go to the major banks, they're very hesitant when it comes to crypto, anything to do with crypto, because again, it's not regulated, right? That is the major concern, and you can kind of understand from a bank's perspective as well. But I think this kind of opens the door for Ripple and these banks to kind of partner with Ripple this time around, because again, the entire industry is shifting. So this would be big, in my opinion. Appoint a new SEC chair and roll back SAB 121, the agency anti-crypto accounting guidelines. We know about this. Appoint new leadership at the Treasury Department and IRS. And of course, develop a crypto advisory council to work with Congress and a federally regulatory agency. 100%, I could not, agree more with this, things that they're saying, first 100 days, 5 immediate steps. And I think Donald Trump should, consider this. But anyhow, let's continue to take a look at this. You guys can see, institutions expect stablecoin and custody legislation in early 2025. The Blockchain Association is urging President Trump to prioritize crypto legislation within the first 100 days after January 20th, 2025, which of course is the last day for our good old friend Gary Gensler, aligning with the institutional expectations for regulatory clarity in Q1 2025. This is no coincidence. A monumental shift is on the horizon, and institutional capital is poised to act. And we know about that. U.S. crypto legislation will enable already well-tested use cases to scale both domestically and globally. This is huge. The laws passed in the coming months will spark the widespread adoption of crypto-based applications serving billions globally. Do you get what Do you get one thing that I'm about to say? XRPL ledger, huge. And of course, RLUSD stablecoin. And I think 2025 is aligning us to be a massive year, and I'm sure everyone is starting to realize that. But speaking about XRPL ledger, you guys can see XRP ledger network is growing rapidly. XRPL gained 46% more nodes since October. This is direct correlation of people actively using and building on the XRPL, because there is no incentive. There's no other incentive to run one. Huge. But let's take a look at the price now. If you're looking at the dominance is still sitting obviously below 60%, currently sitting at 59.04%. But we shouldn't be getting way too excited and jumping around, because we have seen this in the past, where the dominance kind of falls down quite sharply and picks up. And I personally think, if you're looking at Bitcoin right now, of course, obviously on the weekend CME futures are close, as we know about that. So Bitcoin is holding really good though. Remember what happened at the beginning of last week, and we saw as the brand new week started, Bitcoin actually smashed past $90,000 and made its way up to the likes of $99,600. But Bitcoin is holding really good right now. Obviously, you want to see that breakout that a lot of people are anticipating, and I'm anticipating once that breakout does actually happen, once 100,000 is retested for the first time, obviously it's going to bring in a lot of interest and a lot of excitement towards the crypto space. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is this can cause the dominance to actually spike back up. So maybe a potential lag behind, Bitcoin could be in play this upcoming week. So that's something that we need to be kind of prepared for. But with that said, if you're looking at our good old friend XRP, I know some people are going to be, and not a lot of people, only some people are going to be like, what is happening with the XRP's price right now? XRP's price is seeing a little bit of a retracement, of course, as we can see, from its yearly high, we are down about 11.58%, which is absolutely amazing. And I know a lot of people are going to be kind of confused at the fact that I'm saying this is amazing. If you're looking from November 3rd, a 52.3 cents when no one, and I repeat, no one was focusing on XRP around here. And as I've stated to you guys in my other updates, as a content creator, you kind of get to see these market shifts, the momentum shift for retail, and no one was paying attention below this. Only the people that were paying attention are the ones that actually believe in the XRP price. But if you're looking at it from that point on, guys, XRP went up 216%, and we're not talking about a small coin, we're talking about one of the largest coins in the crypto space, and it's holding in the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. Amazing way it's currently holding, and honestly, we could actually go down to the likes of the $1.40 as well, potentially even down to the $1.34, and even that would be okay. Even that would be okay. We have seen a 216% pump, guys. So even if it were to drop down to the likes of $1.34, even then it's good, to be quite frank with you. So that's something that you need to be preparing for yourself for. Nothing goes up straight forever. Let me just actually take you guys down memory lane a little to really show you guys that market doesn't actually go up straight forever. There are times where you do see some swings before you do see upside. And here you look at this, guys. We have seen major swings in the past cycle as well, and we could see that happening this time around as well. But the way the price is holding right now, absolutely amazing. It's a complete thing of beauty. Let me just quickly go on the weekly time frame to really show you guys a bigger picture. And I think this upcoming week, if Bitcoin is able to crack past the levels that we're talking, I think we are going to make history and see the price of XRP actually breaking above this key resistance again, $1.90. Obviously not above. I think the retest itself will happen, and that was the previous cycle high. Now, people were calling me crazy that I was talking about that these prices could come to life quite fast, and here we are. Those people that were kind of laughing before are nowhere to be seen. Haters gonna hate, right? Of course, but I love the way XRP is holding on the weekly time frame. You could really get the bigger picture. As of now, you need to be focusing on patience and on really understanding what it has been able to achieve, and I'm going to take it one step at a time. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.